Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's Diego with the beautiful Karina, my lovely prometida. And we are waiting for our K1 visa to get adjudicated at the Service Center in California, US of A. Way over on the West Coast. I live in Florida, in the panhandle of Florida, near Pensacola, north of Navarre Beach. Navarre Beach is where we're going to get married. And Karina, she lives in Bogota, Colombia, beautiful Bogota, Colombia, but she is her hometown is Caracas, Venezuela, but she is a legal resident of Colombia. So thank goodness for that. The U.S. government doesn't get along too well with the Venezuelan government, so thank goodness Karina's in Colombia. And this video, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, is about the medical exam for your green card processing. Now, we talk about K1 visas getting processed. This YouTube channel is your YouTube channel. It's primarily about K1 visas, but I want to talk a little bit about once you get your K1 visa and you get in the USA and you get married and then you apply for your green card. This is to do with the medical exam. So you're in the United States, you got married. Congratulations, you've applied for your adjustment of status. And I strongly recommend that you include a new medical exam when you apply for your green card for your adjustment of status. When you file your Form I-485, include the medical exam and the vaccination paperwork, okay? You know, a medical exam is required by USCIS. It's part of your process for your application for your green card, okay? Now the purpose, you got to have a medical exam for what's the reason? Well, you got to show proof, including your vaccinations, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. So you had a medical exam, so USCIS can determine whether you have any medical conditions that might prevent you from becoming live in the United States. Some medical conditions prohibit you, Mr. Beneficiary, from residing in the United States of America. So you got to have a medical exam. It's no big deal. Now I'm sure you all remember the COVID pandemic, COVID-19. Okay, and when that happened, USCIS, what they did was they suspended the rule, the 60-day rule. They suspended the 60-day rule, which required that your medical exam and your vaccination records be signed and dated by the civil surgeon no more than 60 days prior to filling out the Form I-485, okay? So that made things a little more difficult for you when you applied for your green card. Now, if the civil surgeon didn't sign the medical exam, Form I-693, 60 days, okay, no more than 60 days prior to you submitting your green card application, you could possibly get an RFE from USCIS requiring that you undergo a second medical exam, okay, because it didn't meet that 60-day requirement. But the good news is, finally, well, they did it a while back, I'm just making a video about it now, USCIS has ended their 60-day rule, okay? So that's gone away, boom. And that's good for you guys, okay? So from now on, when you get your medical exam in the USA, the I-693 medical exam form no longer has to be signed and dated by the civil surgeon 60 days or fewer, okay, when you file for your green card, which is good. But with that said, this means that the medical exam is now good for 2 years, not good for 60 days or less, okay? So when the civil surgeon signs the vaccination document and the medical exam, you got to make sure that you file your K1, you file your green card application within 2 years. Well, you're going to do that within 90 days, hopefully, after you get married. Try to get everything wrapped up in that 3-month window once you arrive in the United States of America. All right? So, good news, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And, soon you will get your K1 visa and your K2 visa in your hands, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. You just got to relax, And the secret to this whole thing is to be patient. And I'm making videos about different countries and embassy processing from different countries. Countries on my list. I got a bunch of countries on my list here. And let's see, Sri Lanka, Qatar, Indonesia, Bolivia, the Netherlands, the Republic of Georgia, Jamaica. I'll do another one about Russia and Ghana. And I'll also make a video about how to fill out an I-134 and also about the visa lottery. And thanks for watching, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Hang in there. You've got this. If you got any questions, ask away. And over the finish line and get you your K1 visa and get you in the USA with a big smile on your face and no stress. Thanks for watching.
I'll be back.